You guys were like trying to roll the perfect joint.
It was a cone.
Yeah, exactly.
It takes so long to
exactly.
do. Why does everyone do cones? They take so long to do. It takes way longer.
No, if you ever grind it up and then like the paper and just scoop it, pour it in.
Some of the packs of cones that come with a little like thing, so you can like funnel it in.
Yeah, but okay.
They have like a funnel. Besides
You didn't buy the
stick.
funnel kit.
No, I'm sorry.
No, but that does make it so much quicker.
I was $90 into that last night. I didn't think to offer to.
That's how much you spent at that
package. Yes.
at the THCA facility.
I spent $90.
Well, for two people though.
And then we had to pay.
45
we paid a
each.
fee to smoke in
Forgot
the
to
place.
mention. I still got to pay.
Me, G, and Nick were just standing outside like inbreds waiting for you guys. And then I go upstairs and you guys are like drinking tea with your legs crossed, smoking joints in this restaurant looking tea shop.
It was a social club.
I was like, what the hell is this?
$5 to join that club last night.
We did.
Oh, you're members now.
Just for last night, we had to pay another $5.
Maybe we'll go back. What if it's raining again and we need to go indoors?
Well, then we got to pay another $5.
I could pay $5 to go.
So you're not really
That's
members.
a nice lounge.
You had a temporary.
Temporarily.
If you pay $5, you get to smoke there until they close that day. It's $5 for the day. And so we could have kept coming back until midnight and going up there and smoking.
But
if
you
we didn't want to
back.
smoke on the street. But then G was saying you could just smoke on the street.
Well, yeah.
But I was thinking
There's
the
people
cops
literally on the street. You could smoke.
But see,
you
but
know.
the police will let you. But like some tourist lights up a joint and they're like, "Sweet, this is fine money."
Yeah, that's what I was
They know
only
the
worried
homeless
about.
guy has nothing. He's just going to be a problem for them.
True.
They're like, "We're going to give them a ticket. Their night up. We'll bring some more money into the town."
Yeah, we did. When we were leaving, we saw a couple of YNs hiding. They were smoking weed on the.
They do that though. That's the cool way to do it. Where you have like the mouthpiece down and it's like kind of in your palm.
They were white,
so you can go
to
like
be
this
fair.
though.
White ends.
White YNs.
White ends.
YYNs.
Wait, YWs.
They were definitely
Beautiful.
NBA YoungBoy fans.
Yeah. Okay. We came into Austin and it's like the worst weather like all year. Since
Every time
what
I
G
go to
says
Texas,
That they
it
had, yeah.
rains.
Yeah.
Which was just it rained the first time in 2 years, since G's been here in 2 months. It's the first time it's rained.
2 months, 2 years. Yeah.
Same thing.
When I went to
Same
San
thing.
But
Antonio,
it's beautiful
they had
today.
It's beautiful.
Yeah,
out.
Yeah, it is nice. We should get out there soon.
No.
Yeah, I was thinking if you want to do a pod outside, we could do that, and I could have a cigar next
No,
time.
I was hoping
Yeah,
we
we'll
were
do
going to
that.
go back to the indoors at the Crunch Fitness while it was nice out
Are you doing
today.
your pod while you're out here?
No, I
No.
did mine already. I had to do a solo at home
We'll
before.
do a bonus and we could smoke outside.
We can, yeah.
I'm very
I
demanding.
could also give you this audio.
Right. We could figure that out.
We're
So we can cross
on the
share.
same team, brother.
That's right. We're headphones. We're not glasses.
Yeah. You guys look like real pieces. No, I'm kidding.
You look like a degenerate wearing sunglasses
Yeah, you
indoors.
do. You do.
Yeah.
You look like you're up to no good.
I feel like I look like a
no good.
like a BMX, like a dirt bike.
Yeah, you look like a dirt something.
Yeah,
BMX dirt bag.
like, like my girlfriend's white trash too.
Yeah.
White trash pushy cunt.
You would never date a white
pushy.
girl, Colin.
No,
No.
it's been a while.
No.
Nobody that's in on this podcast dates white women. If you're
Actually,
listening to
yeah.
these episodes, it's
yeah.
always been.
It's all.
I date them all.
I have dated white women. It's just I have.
Yusuf be running that through the UN building, man. Get a little bit of everything.
Yeah, stuck for life.
That's where I'm at. I want to
Stock for a lot.
stock for a lot.
Stock crash.
Oh yeah, you got to convert me later.
Yeah, I got you.
What's it? The
Shahada.
Shahada.
Yeah, the Declaration of
Yusuf
Faith.
is the nicest person, sweet, charming, and then he'll catch you in a pickle and he goes, well, you could declare your life to Muhammad. And just
No, not Muhammad, it's Allah.
Allah, okay.
But
And
you
then-
just,
Muhammad's like
is the
Jesus.
final
in like
prophet.
15 seconds, you
Yeah.
just save more on your car insurance by switching to Muhammad. Yeah, it's good. Do you want to tell everybody what happened to you last night?
I was waiting. We were gonna segue. How we're
Let's
gonna
go right
segue
into
into
it.
this? Yeah,
Oh, we had a great time on 6th Street.
Yeah, first night in Austin was fun.
Colin got a pat down.
I got. Actually, let's talk about how. Wait.
We had
Let's
to have
talk.
our examined to go into an empty bar for some reason.
Yeah, that too. No,
What, were we
actually,
gonna stab each other? There was nobody in it.
Let's talk about
what
the
are you
fact-
patting us down for? We came as a group. What, were we gonna fight each other with weapons? Why were you patting us down into an empty bar, you fucker? This guy's patting us down. I had more of a pat down to get into that first bar than I did at the airport that morning.
Yep.
And there was nobody in there.
let me talk. I was gonna say, let me lead off with the airport for me. I don't have valid ID right now, and I got on a plane and got to Austin. So
Yeah, with like the doctor's note
He
or
still
something.
called me at like 11 o'clock the night before. He's like, I don't have a passport. My driver's license is expired.
My license is in the mail. The DMV f***ed me around. I should have had it by now, and it's not. And then they just basically, when I called Newark. They said, call your airline. I call my airline. Nobody works for Spirit, which you recommended to me.
No, they're going out of business.
For the price. For the
I'm
price.
See the
sorry.
hair?
I'm sorry.
Do you see the hair?
Spirit's closing at any minute. They could be shut down.
Yeah, I know. That's what I figured.
You might not even have
Hours.
a return flight
Hours.
at this point. They might be shut down before we leave Austin.
Yeah.
And you might be out of luck.
How am I going to hitchhike back home if I got roofied here already? But
Yeah,
so
you gotta
anyway,
put that
I got to
mouth
the
to
airport. I got to the airport. My flight was at 6. I got there at 1:30 in the morning. Nobody's working.
Now,
It's
mind
just-
you, he doesn't have an ID. He's got a note from his mother. That's it.
No, I brought
That
like
says Colin's allowed to
I have a
fly.
temporary ID that they gave. I have a temporary ID that they gave me from the DMV, but I don't know if it like works. And then I still have my old license, and they're like, "Give me your old license." So I showed them that, and it's not even a week expired. And then they said, "All
that
right."
works.
And they just like swabbed my palms, and then I was on a plane.
Oh, that's good. I can see that. Like if you're a terrorist, you have all those kind of excuses.
What are you doing?
I don't even know what
This is what we've been dealing with
don't know.
for about 48 hours now.
Yeah,
It's just
he'll
like Brett
get
at the grocery
random-
store.
literally.
You're buying food? What do I want to do? Chores here?
These fucking dickheads were on vacation, and we're in Home Depot, Bed Bath & Beyond. We're at Lens Crafters getting contacts. We're at CVS, the pharmacy. I'm on vacation. Can we do something fun? Why are we buying eggs? We're comparing the price of eggs. We just got out of the airport. I'm like, what am I on vacation with my fucking mother?
Oh, forgive me that me and Nick wanted to get water and food that we could eat late at night that's healthy. We both got a rotisserie chicken.
Yeah.
And a bag of
Guys,
lettuce.
I bought the salad.
Oh, okay.
I got the salad.
Yeah, we
I
both
was
got
hoping we
salad.
were
And a lot
going to
of
see
the
what
alcohol.
the DMV was like here. Maybe there's less of a line. We can get Colin's real ID while we're in town, while we're at it. I heard the Texas DMVs have less of a line. We might as well get some chores done while we're on our trip.
If we have 15 minutes, we should stop at a pawn shop and try to
Oh
get
yeah,
it
no, I
done.
want to thrift. We got to thrift. That's a. Oh yeah, but anyway, no. So now last night the roofies, we were out at the bar.
Hey, let me
and-
cut you off really quick.
No, that's
we didn't
all
even
right.
say what this is caffeine overdose number 43. Okay?
It's going to be a wild one.
And we're here with Colin Siracusa, Yusuf Goff, both friends of the show. We are in Austin, Texas right now.
Yes.
And I just wanted to let people know that before we're on vacation.
We're like 15
yeah.
minutes
We're
in.
at Home Depot.
It's all right.
So, Colin, let us know
You've
about
never
your
seen an episode
yeah.
before,
that beating
not
you
including
took.
the one you were on. He's never seen the show before, including the one he was on. So he doesn't know that the show starts without being properly introduced. He's new to it, even though he's been on it twice.
No, I have watched it. Anyway, yeah, we were at the bars on 6th Street. What was that bar we were at?
Happy little chicks.
Happy Chicks.
Chicks, I
Happy
think.
Chicks. So maybe we shouldn't name drop because I don't want to. It wasn't the
No,
business fault.
God, well, no, they provided us such a good meal that we should protect their
They
reputation.
did fuck up your wings.
Yeah,
They're
fucked
fucking
up
And then
all
we
my
suck
food.
dick. It was expensive.
I don't know. So like we were at the bar and we're just watching the World Series and I'm just drinking and
almost sucked it down.
no, thank God you guys are at the bar. If I was alone, I'd be done.
Yeah.
I'd be done
you
for.
Sure would have been.
But and then I'm just this guy's next to me and he's just like doing I thought he was gay initially too. He was like a weird bald guy, just giving me like corny jokes. And I'm just like being nice, like the courtesy, be
What'd
like,
you-
yeah.
What did you
ha,
end
ha.
up calling him?
And then this is me and
You
Ray
gotta say to the
pinpointed
mic.
to this.
This Willy Philly looking
Yeah, Willy Philly.
motherfucker.
And me and Ray pinpointed to this. Remember when Ray was talking about the wings, like you fucked up my wings to the lady, and he was chirping Ray.
I told Ray.
He was yelling at
My
Ray.
best when
He's
he
like,
goes,
"Eat the
"Oh,
food."
just shut up and eat the wings, you
Yeah.
pussy.
And I
He
remember
said
I
that to
turned,
Ray.
and I think when I turned, it went boop, and. I don't know. You from what you guys were telling me, he was patting me on the back, and he was real chummy to
He
me.
said, "Hey,
And the
look."
last thing I remember, like the last thing where I actually have like solid memory is because everything after is a blur. He said, "Oh, you're traveling with these guys?" Because I was shooting the shit with you guys, and I'm like, yeah, we're comics, we're here on a trip, whatever. And then, yeah, you guys interviewed him, you street interviewed him at the bar. He was a fucking retard. And from that point on, I don't remember You guys are telling me things, and I thought you're making like doing a bit.
Well, the best is he
You
he
guys
told
got to tell
you
because
one set of information. He told us a different set. He was really blowing his alibi.
yeah, he was telling me he loved the Yankees because I'm wearing my Yankee hat watching the World Series, and then he was like, I saw Jeter hit a grand slam in '99 and whatever. I'm like, sick, dude, whatever.
He was trying to gauge you.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah, so we're on 6th Street right after that. This guy's tired. He keeps
I'm
going.
exhausted. I'm like mean.
exhausted. I'm exhausted. Then we get in the car. He
it's
falls
9
asleep immediately.
It's 9:30
Well, hold on.
at
First
night
of
on
all,
Saturday.
but also tell you had work all day the day before.
Yes, so-
at least say that part, and
Yes.
then your layover and all that shit,
Yes,
so they know why
I
you're
worked
in
for
this.
12
all
hours.
work.
I worked for 12 hours on Friday.
Hold on, not until I get my violin going. All
I
right.
worked for 12 hours on Friday, then got to the airport at 1:30 for my 6 a.m. Saturday flight, was awake the whole time, and then I had a layover in Orlando, and so, with a Spirit airline flight, and it was with the most white trash families I've ever seen in my life. They're all going to Disney.
Yep.
So now I'm stuck with children screaming at 6 o'clock, but I had my AirPods in, and then I had the
Nice.
layover in Orlando, and I made it here. I didn't sleep for like 40 hours, and then I got roofied.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do
you
you think
did.
I feel? I'm like angry and tired on the street, and there's so much ass walking around. That's
So
like I'm
what
not
else?
enjoying.
What
it.
else did you
But
do
at
when
least
you
you were
got
full.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we did
you're
eat.
full.
We did eat.
So what else did you do when you got back home?
From what you guys told me,
What do you remember?
Yeah, what do you
so what I
remember?
vaguely remember is I kind of remember opening chips.
You sure did.
I opened-
Every bag of chips in the house.
And then I ate like just one, and then would shit talk it is what you
Yes.
said. I was just be like,
Yeah.
these chips suck, and I'd
Said,
only
"Who's
eat, and then open the
fucking
next
idiot who
one.
bought the puffs? What a pussy!
then-
You should hang out with my fucking roommate. He would buy these shitty
Yeah,
chips. too.
the hot Cheeto puff. I remember that. I remember getting heated about the hot Cheeto puffs.
Yeah.
I was like, well, fucking idiot. I was like, I need the
puff.
crunchy.
I like the puffy Cheetos as I got
So
older.
why?
Yeah.
The
But not the
puffies are
fire. I
better.
just like the
I've
regular.
always been a crunch.
I used to be, and then I don't know. You get a bad crunchy one, and then you're like, the puffy ones are rare to go bad.
Yeah.
I'll help you. I'll get your back with the food.
And then after that, I just remember laying in like cozy on the couch with the blanket. You were rolling a blunt, and then that's it. That's all I remember.
Oh,
And then you woke up in the middle of the night and you.
You told me I was adamant about playing the board game Clue. And then I wasn't even
He
playing. I was
was.
delusionally playing it, not even playing it
He
right.
was.
Just yelling at people. Not yelling, but just.
Insisted we fucking all play Clue.
It was just.
We was like violently yelling about Clue to the point where we had to like. We ended up playing Clue because he was getting so out of control. He was like getting combative. Like,
I have that. I still think you guys are kind of fucking with me because I have no memory. Because what I woke up to was being on the couch. Well, I woke up because I stretched my foot and knocked the lamp over, and that scared me. Lamp didn't break because it's made of a tree.
imagine if you had woken up in that guy's basement. I was scared.
Yeah, well, thank God.
There's a
Thank God
clue.
I was with you guys. Like, if I was anyway, but then I saw Clue on the table. I'm like, what were they fucking around? Like, like were they? And then I saw the picture in the group chat of me on the couch and the like you or Brett like, and then the other picture of you guys playing Clue with me sleeping on. So you said I would wake up, make a move, and go back to sleep.
Yeah, you did.
That's
Right, you're
Very
that kinda
angry
rules.
too. Angry.
Angry.
Move my
Angry?
piece. Give me the dice. I like Quo.
I have no. That
But do you?
rules.
Okay, so let me ask this: Do you woke up this morning? Did you? Do you feel like roofie? Do you feel off? Is
I
there
felt
something
weird.
weird? You felt weird.
I felt weird.
Like something was
I
different.
took 3 shits and none. They were all deer pellets.
No way.
And like
so
I know.
you're
And
dehydrated for
Did
sure.
you measure
hey,
them?
I mean, I
Quarters or
definitely
dimes?
dehydrated.
Quarters
Quarters.
or dimes?
Quarters.
So like this? Your pebbles were like this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
About
and,
2 or 3 pebbles
but it
per...
was just, but it felt like when I was, I don't know, I just felt off, and then I smoked the joint that I didn't get to smoke. You guys had. I smoked
Yeah.
the clip
Yeah.
and had some breakfast and water and. Just
Wow.
Ray was the one that was like, leave that and go inside and go to bed.
What the weed?
Yeah, so thank God we left you that clip.
Thank
Yeah, bro. We were looking out for you.
Thank
when
you.
a friend gets roofied,
Yeah, you leave him
The
the
boys
roach,
are
in the,
there.
leave him the clip in the morning.
so you did feel weird though. You
I
woke
felt
up.
weird when I smoked and everything and kind of got
Hey,
sleep,
buddy,
went back
if you
to
want
bed.
to take advantage of my drunk friend, you better pay me first.
Yeah.
You want to have a go with my friend Heidi? You start forking over 20s, and we'll let you have a couple rounds with him.
So yeah, that was night 1. So let's
Wow.
let's see what the week holds.
And as much as I would love to keep sitting here and letting you tell everybody you've been roofied and you feel weird and then you voluntarily yelled at us to play Clue. The whole thing was a fucking ruse. The whole thing was a prank.
The whole thing was a
We've
prank.
been keeping up with this for 8 hours now. There was no roofie. There was no guy at the bar.
By the way, just so you know, Colin, I hated this from the beginning. I even said to both of them, I was like, we have to tell him as soon as possible. I don't like this. And then I chime in, I'm like, yeah, you were so insistent on playing Clue. You were even marking whatever the fuck you want.
It's like, I feel different. I woke up, I felt different.
He was just dehydrated. And very, very tired.
That guy touched my back.
Dude, he's probably been on-
He's out here, he's like, some fucking retard fucking guy. at the
scheduled-
bar."
So I was just
He was
sleep
just a
deprived. I
normal
was
guy.
sleep deprived.
He was just a
That
normal
was it.
guy.
I was
This
sleep
goddamn
deprived.
little Philly.
We blamed it on some guy at the bar.
Why is this guy at the party we hung out with?
He must have said earlier 3 times, if we see him, we should beat the shit out of him.
Is there a way to edit that in?
Did say that. I didn't shoot that guy. I just attacked him. And the guy's like, what? I didn't do anything to you.
You drugged me.
I did a huge announcement at the bar.
Because that guy was hammered, so he's not going to remember meeting us. And it's just going to be you attacking him, going, you roofing me. And he's going to be like, what is happening?
Sorry,
I'm so embarrassed.
Yeah, it's fine. Everybody gets one.
Don't be.
Oh man, I'm gonna get you guys eventually. But
You could put that clip of that guy in too if you want.
I could.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I
yeah,
interviewed him.
yeah. All right, use it.
My favorite was, it's like, I know it, and I'm just sitting here waiting to say it, and he's like, yeah, this fucking retard at the bar kept touching me. I'm like,
Show me what.
He was. He
no,
kept going
to be
like this
fair,
and rubbing
to
his
be fair,
back.
he was
To
just
be fair, but that was what set it up so great. Was that like that guy was like that?
Yes.
So and he remembered that. So it's like it all played in together so well because
Yeah.
that guy was weird and was like all over him. So it was like the perfect setup to keep the
What
joke
this
going.
really
You know how many
was?
texts I have to send now? That I'm like, I
I
wasn't
know.
roofing.
He's gonna cancel his
He's
therapist
texting
appointment.
everybody.
I have to send so many texts
He's been
now.
telling everybody all day he got drugged.
I'm sorry.
how
man.
was
Do I go with? Do I just keep going with
No,
it?
Just
I
go
wouldn't
with it.
tell anybody that it didn't happen.
Yeah.
It just that happened. That's your reality now.
Go with it. Just
Yeah.
lean into it. All
I
right.
think what happened is
might
Steve,
be
like Steve
entitled
ran
to-
his ZC in 9/11.
Yeah,
Just
you
go
might
with
be, you
it.
might be entitled to compensation.
I don't remember who was the one who initiated this that you possibly got roofied, but I think every one of us just pretty much yes-anded the entire time.
And I was
until
like,
it got,
no, because I'm like, no, I was sleep deprived. I was fighting it. I wasn't immediately into. I don't care.
It
would
started
keep
with
telling
Clue.
you,
It
yeah.
all started with
Clue.
Okay, so when he was sleeping, we just set up the Clue board
I knew
right
it.
next to him.
I knew it. I knew it.
And we were like, when he wakes up, we're just gonna keep telling him that he was He woke up in the middle of the night. He forced us to play Clue. He was being an asshole. He's like, I didn't play Clue. Like he didn't even care that he got roofied. He was like, I didn't play Clue though. I know I didn't play no fucking
That
board
man
game.
might have taken advantage of me, but I did not play.
Well, you guys are talking about the murderer, the gay murderer out here, whatever.
Oh yeah.
The Rainy
What if I
Street
was
Ripper.
in?
I made the mistake before we took this trip of spending 2 weeks at work listening to nothing about podcasts about men our age being murdered in the place we're going, in the exact street that we're going to spend most of our time. So then I couldn't help but share that with everybody the whole time about how everyone's dying and being murdered around here. So it just all bled into
This was
it.
really just a case study. It was a placebo experiment, and
It works.
you're a
It's
lab
amazing
rat.
how fast hysteria
That's fine.
spreads.
also
but
shout
you
out-
were a good sport about it.
I mean,
Thank
it's
you.
a
To
sociological
G-Pow.
study.
You
Yeah.
know, jokes aside, besides the whole roofie thing, he came over, met up with us, brought us to 6th Street, took us to Mid-Seas. That's where we got the extra freaking pat down.
For the empty place.
But it's also
Yeah.
not always open to the public. So that's probably like, hey, any strange person coming in here, because it's connected right to the mothership too.
Oh, yeah.
But there's a police officer that stands right there, so you can't just walk right in.
Oh, yeah.
But
It was cool.
I saw Brian Callen.
Yeah,
That's
you,
cool.
you guys got some photos with him or met him. That was cool.
I ran into another comic I did a couple shows with.
He's not as wrinkly as I
Yeah,
thought.
whatever,
he'd be.
dude.
Wrinkly.
You know, a comic I opened
call him
up
Rinks.
for was there hanging out with some of the guys. So I went over, I said hello, I tried to introduce these guys to them.
But you couldn't even introduce Nick to Brian Callen. He was just standing there like a puppy, looking down at his feet the whole time, trying to get just meet him and take a picture. And then you were like, you just walk up like, Brian. And he's like, huh? And he's like, take a picture with me and my friend.
Yeah, I'm like, we'll be here all day while Nick B. Martino inches closer.
He's on his phone, like.
I'm like, he's gonna. Do you want to fuck him or take a picture with him? What are we doing?
Well, it's kind of a lot of it is like if you want to take it's a lot like getting the attention of the bartender. Like you can like wave at them and yell at them, but the best thing is just try to maintain eye contact.
Well, that's the thing is.
Then as soon as they see you, if you wave, then they'll at least know you're not being.
He
annoying.
looked really nice with you. Like he seemed like he liked you a lot.
Thank you.
The problem is, Callen noticed him. And he's like aware that you're hovering.
Yeah.
And then when you don't come right, then his mind starts to go like,
why is this guy just
Plus, like you
standing
look
here?
like the CEO
Does
of
this
Black
guy
Rifle
not-
Coffee.
Yeah.
is it because is this guy not like me and not a fan? And he's now trying to work up the courage to like attack me or whatever.
Yeah.
Right. Well,
That's what you start to go like, why are you leering at me? And then you do that weird thing where it's like you're staring at him, and then when he looks at you, you look away.
Yeah.
And now it's even weirder because now it's like, well, why is this guy like?
He's gonna barge in through the other door and be like, "Fuck you, guys."
It was his idea to do the Clue Roofie experiment.
Yeah, we're gonna.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Yeah, that's why we didn't let him on the pod because he was
No.
gonna ruin it.
Yeah.
I knew it because when I asked him, I go, "Was I Nick? Was I roofie?" And he was like, "Or the Clue?" I go, "Was I Adam about Clue?" He's like, yeah." It was not a confident yeah. I knew it. I knew that was the weak fucking link. I knew it.
He's a sinister bastard.
He's a evil genius.
Yeah.
That's what he was.
That was a
pulling.
good prank. I will get you.
Now we know what he does.
I will
at the
get
gym.
you. I will get you back.
By the way, Brett getting all mad that we stopped at a HEB to get food. And you know why it took an hour or two? Because Brett didn't see any food he liked at the supermarket full of food. There's all these foods he hates, but nothing he liked in there.
He's like, you're really eating apples on vacation? Really? Really?
What kind of fucking guy gets apples on a
going through-
vacation?
What is
Go
this,
through the
fifth
receipt.
grade?
All right, Brett, you owe $35. Pizza, chicken nuggets, M&M's, chips.
Dude. Rough
I was
start.
like, no, I was really hoping to have to cook and clean on my 4-day trip.
But you're like all mad about that. But then you're like, but we got to stop at Starbucks twice a day, every day
That
for the
was
entire
him.
trip. Both of you, you're lucky
got
that you
away
both
with
are
it.
too. It's funny though. I like it.
I got to use his quirk to my advantage. That's dumb.
Oh,
Don't
and-
hate the player, hate the game.
Brett got what do you call it? He got space jammed by this witch on 6th Street. She
definitely don't play that in the clips.
No, I can't. I don't want anybody
We
to
don't
hear
want anybody
that.
to get that
No.
curse.
This- bad juju.
This enchanted Latinx Native American
How dare
lady.
you.
She
Tinks.
whatever she was.
Because he doesn't know which one she
There was an
identified.
X involved. I don't know
There's
what she was.
definitely an X.
And she told him she was a healer. And she put her hands on his body and
Classic
started
gypsy
doing
witch.
some
I know.
Yeah, and she started feeling his body
Every
and
time
doing
you guys
this like
talk about this, I start to feel weird.
No, like you were roofied, possibly.
I thought it was crazy that she touched your face and then made like this like X thing over your heart.
I know. The more you describe it, the more freaked out I am.
I
about
know.
It.
We said a prayer for Brett over him while he was in his bed last night. He
at
was
least
scared.
All I want
I'm
to
not
do
praying
is
for
forget.
I'm
at
not
least
praying
you
for
weren't
any of
roofied.
you in this house.
All I want to do is forget that happened.
You opened my arms to Islam, and this is
I was
how
I
you do
didn't
to
want
me?
to. Forgive me, my lord.
Welcome to Islam. First assignment, roofie.
We have to prank him, make him think that he was gay, and he's not allowed in Islam now. Yeah.
I want to just forget that
that's a
witch
joke,
clip
by the way.
happened.
Yeah.
Stay monetized.
It's funny. You should be thanking us that we didn't let this go on longer.
I didn't want it
You
to
would have
go
been
on this
writing
long, by
bits
the way.
about it and shit like that.
There
I
was
was
a part
about
of
to
me
start
that was
writing
like-
jokes.
When you
Yeah.
showed me your notes of like your recap of it, and it just said Saturday, I got roofied.
It's like day one, yeah, Saturday, day one, roofied.
There was a
Roofied
point.
at the
Nothing else.
bar.
You didn't remember it. You didn't put that you went to Mitzi's or this or that. You got shitty pizza. We smoked
Nothing
at that
compares to
place.
that.
Street interviews.
There's
Nothing
the part of me
compares to
that was
that.
like, we're gonna, if this goes on any longer, we're gonna have to like just accept this as an actual thing that happened and let him just go home with this.
Yeah. Now you're gonna have to cross like that. Like I got roofied to just like I had a layover. You know what I mean? He's
I was just
That's
sleep
age.
deprived. I was just like 40 hours no sleep.
I know. You're a
Quite
trooper.
different story
And
for
drinking
Joe.
and smoking
Trooper.
and eating.
No, you were just a warrior,
I
bro.
was assaulted. I was a
Yeah.
bit tired after my trip.
I'm gonna
drugged
use
and
that.
assaulted.
I'm gonna use that word. It's like I got roofied.
I'm slightly tired.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Well, that was a good prank.
Yeah. I had fun.
Karma and Allah will come back for you.
It really did like keep going and leveling up as we went. It was really good.
We were yes-anding it too much, though.
That's so funny.
I
I,
didn't know.
wish you
Which
stopped
is-
me before the text
By
started
the way,
going out.
the
That's
yes
all.
ending is how I wound up with a goddamn witch hexing me.
Oh, yeah.
Was the yes ending.
That's all right. We're even.
There's nothing that the yes ending can't fucking ruin in my life. Everything for the fucking bit.
You should have never went to that improv class.
No, I'm.
That's why it
fucking
happened.
goddamn
Weren't you there
Kenny.
too?
Yeah. But I knew better. I didn't participate that much.
I fucking zip-zap dropped my way into a curse.
Improv will do that to you.
On stolen land.
Have you ever done improv?
Yes, and I did it in college.
Yeah, I've never done it.
I actually did.
It's fun.
Yes, and it can be bad as well.
Yeah, I've
people
seen some tough.
people will go no but a lot in there, and that's where it is.
Yeah, because you're not
But
supposed
also
to say no.
sometimes you can yes and they'll go in a completely different direction. I'm like, bro, now how are we going to keep this consistent? But that's also just new people doing it. It's fun.
You sleeping over there?
No, not yet.
You get roofied over there.
I fucking wish.
Should I roofie you guys?
Hey, slip him a Mickey.
I put something in his little syrup cup before I gave it to
Give
him.
me a perk 30. Slip me a perk 30. Let me get yerked up.
Uh-oh. Now we're going to get demonetized. Kids,
Great.
don't do that.
Yeah, don't. That's not good.
What,
I know a
slipping
guy
him
did
a
a lot
real
of
drugs?
perks.
No,
What?
don't do that. Don't slip him real drugs.
No, we're not.
I'm kidding, folks.
I don't mean that.
Take anything.
I was looking to see if I had a segment
That's
for us.
bad. We preach abstinence. Life
Yeah.
is happy without substances.
Yeah, I'm gonna change my
Just
ways
look
when I
at
get
me.
back to New Jersey.
Just look at me. I'm happy.
I am. I'm
Is it
actually,
not the face of someone who looks happy?
I'll tell you,
Just like anger.
so far, one day, we're pretty much over one 24-hour day on this
And
trip.
I don't think we spend enough time in a supermarket.
You guys are all so indecisive. You guys are all on different pages of the same book. And I just got to be the author and just be like, okay, we'll go to this page, then we'll go to this page, then we'll drop Nick off at the gym, then we'll get you your Starbucks.
We're on one trip with 6 different itineraries.
Yeah, but
One
the main
guy
one.
wants to pretend he's still at home at his mother's house. All right? I want to pretend I'm actually away on vacation, and then everybody else is kind of in the middle between both
Yeah.
of those spectrums.
You and
As
Nick,
long as I do comedy and thrift, I'm happy. And drink beers, I'm
you and Nick
happy.
are like polar opposite. You're like oil and vinegar. You belong on the same sandwich, but you
Yeah.
couldn't be
Different,
farther
yeah.
like
Yeah.
apart. Like,
They literally, if you don't shake it up, they mix, they separate quick.
yeah. It's a lot.
Yeah, we are quite. It's like two different. It's like me with the person I harassed in school for 4 years together on a trip, and he can't get away from it. That's
It is
like-
fun though. It's a lot of fun. And you know what? I didn't see a single bat yesterday, but also it was kind of like overcasty, rainy, and I didn't really see any bad bugs yet.
A wasp. We had a
Yeah, we
wasp
saw the
sighting
wasps when we were
outside.
smoking outside.
We had a paper wasp.
Paper wasps. I took a
Nice.
picture and my iPhone
It's made out of
told me.
paper.
I don't know why.
Your
like,
iPhone
it's
tells
called-
you what things are.
Yeah, yeah. If you get, yeah, I'll show you. I threw my phone over there, but
Wow.
yeah, you.
What is this sorcery you have?
I know you can do that with ChatGPT too. If you take a picture, and be like, what is like? When I was in the city with my aunt, I take a picture. She's like, "What is that building?" I was like, "Fucking, I don't know." So I took a picture. I was like, "What is this building?" I'd be, oh, and then I'd be like, it's actually a 19th century. Blah 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 blah. It's French. It said, look, French architecture.
What is it when you get to a certain age and all of a sudden a building is interesting? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
when do you get that point in your life where you're like, oh, I want to know how this was made. What's the origin of this?
I
Like,
think
when does that come in?
The older you get, the more you start to notice the small details in life. Where when you're young, you're moving so fast. It's just like when you're on a highway, you can't really pay attention to your surroundings like you can if you're stuck in traffic.
This is just sounding like a bit from like some of the communist atheist comedians we know at this point.
Yeah.
I'm so old. Fucking car wash excite me now.
I used
okay.
to love a car wash as a kid. Me
No,
and
I
my
still
brother.
do. I actually really like them.
Especially when you could stay in the car me and my brother would pretend like we're in a fucking submarine. We're going, and then when those things go, it's the fucking octopuses or the squids trying to snatch us. We had imagination as kids. Why don't fucking kids have imaginations anymore?
My favorite
Phones
part of
and
the car
iPads.
wash is when the machine takes over. You don't have to drive or hit the pedal anymore. You could just sit there. And I'm like, this is what driving should be.
The beginning of it.
Be sitting and
Just
someone
be
else
sitting
doing
in here while the machine does all the work.
Brett was literally like, I don't care what happens. I am not driving at all. You guys could all be dying. You get an Uber.
I said, I'm like, I don't care if I'm the only one that can drive. I'm
He's
Yeah.
fully on vacation mode.
Papa Youssef is really in Uber mode right
it's
now.
smoking with him this morning though. I'm starting to get on vacation mode. I was pouring some wine before.
I'm slowly converting Colin to my car.
No, I still want to do stand up and get some Texas thrift, but
Yeah.
but I'm on vacation, dude.
No, there's some good thrift stuff. I wouldn't go to the
you guys
Goodwill
fake
though.
roofied me. I deserve that.
Yeah, you deserve to get a worn T-shirt for that.
Dude, a good Texas,
Yeah.
some hick, cool looking hick shit.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Like a Paul Wall throwback.
No, I don't
shirt.
want. I don't want like ghetto Texas.
Sit
I want
sideways.
I want something like a dad in the '90s wore.
Like a camo starter jacket.
I want like an
That could-
old
that could be up there.
flannel shirt from the
That
70s.
could be up there.
I want a 70s flannel shirt.
Yeah.
All
Or that.
itchy
Listen, I
and
just want something
uncomfortable.
real Texas. That's why I want to go to the thrift. I want something real Texas like.
I hate buying souvenirs on a trip. Or somebody texts me like, "Can you get me a thing?"
Yeah, I hate that. I was
love
like,
that.
dude, go yourself, asshole.
No. Souvenir on a trip, I agree. Fuck you. Who cares? What? You're gonna look at the fucking magnet that Brett, you say this shit better. Go ahead. Complain about souvenirs are gay. But
I like souvenirs.
well, you're supposed to yes and anyway. I'll be Brett for a second. Fucking souvenirs. You want me to get you a fucking keychain that says St. Martin? Why? So you can fucking look at it one time, you'll throw it in your fucking drawer and never look at it again. And I had to pay $9 because I waited until I went to the airport to fucking get it, and I couldn't get it earlier at the fucking even though we passed by the fucking thing every fucking day. And fucking all they want is this fucking shit.
That is Brett.
Fucking souvenirs are gay.
That's him.
As I'm half asleep over here, do I sound that fired up?
But
Give it
if somebody
another-
asks you for something, that's
Yeah.
different. Like, yo, you're going here. Can you get something that's from here that you can bring back?
If I have a big check bag, I'll consider it.
Right, but nothing
Well,
too
not
crazy.
everybody
I'm mad
travels
bohemian
like some
right now.
goddamn carnival gypsy with a backpack.
Like
I'm a carnival
Bring a
gypsy now.
bag.
but maybe if like one of my friends were like, bro, you're going to Texas, can you bring me a cowboy hat?
That's
Yeah.
crazy. That's crazy.
But I could just throw it on my head in there.
You ever heard of Amazon, jackass?
No, we
I
want
asked-
a real one.
Yeah.
What about cigarettes? My roommate went
A
to
real
Europe
one.
and I asked him to bring me back cigarettes.
Order it. I'll send you the
And he did.
website link.
I smoked many of them with
Especially
him.
you can fit it.
If
Those
we're-
hats are
He put it in his
expensive
pocket.
too.
If we're not all driving back to the airport in cowboy hats, this trip is a failure. I want
I don't want a
everyone to
different
know
flight.
that.
I've always wanted
right.
a cowboy hat, but I would never wear it.
I think Brett needs to be the
Yes.
first
You
one to
look
buy
like
it.
Rob Zombie.
I know. I don't.
You will look
Not good.
awesome, and we will wear them every fucking podcast. The podcast now uniform is sunglasses and a cowboy hat.
I almost bought a safari hat at the zoo, but I looked like Jumanji, and I
should've
thought it
worn
was
it.
You
not
should have. You
good.
look better in a safari hat than a cowboy
That's
hat.
what I thought, but no, I
Fine,
didn't look
you
good.
get the safari hat. I'll wear the cowboy hat. But if we are not all in cowboy hats on the drive
getting
to
a
the
cowboy
airport,
hat?
we failed.
Fair.
Yeah, I'll get a cowboy hat.
Yeah, I'll get the cowboy
You've
hat.
all failed. I want everyone to know that.
Yusuf would look cool in a cowboy hat.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
a
they have
Hamburger
they-
Jones.
Because
They
it'll be
don't
like
have
he's just Mexican.
They don't have
Yeah.
cowboys where they're from. They have camel boys.
We'll get you those pointy boots with the
with the
yeah.
twirl.
Oh, I want a pair of those.
I'd
be
like a curvy sword.
might
That'd
be
be
able to
nice.
curvy sword, curvy boots.
You don't know where my toe is actually at.
It's like a rhinestone right in the middle of the.
Oh, dude, I'm a camel boy for sure. I love the desert.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, desert's fire.
Desert rules.
No, like Arizona, so cool.
Dude, if Arizona's just one step away from having camels.
Yeah, Arizona is. I think it's hell on earth. If they didn't have air conditioners, I don't know how anybody would live there. First of
You ever
all,
been to New York City?
that's
Yeah.
another layer of hell for sure.
different
No,
hell.
that's Amsterdam for sure.
That's urban hell.
Amsterdam is hell on earth, in my
I
opinion.
think there's different layers, like Dante was explaining, but Arizona, La Zona, one of those. La Zona is also, I think, the prison.
You know,
It's crazy. It's called Arizona.
a piece
Very
of my
close.
heart is in Arizona, and I will not
Locked
tolerate
away.
this
I
desert.
know. It's locked away. over there.
Tell
I
them to
love
fly
the
out.
desert.
I'm sorry,
I
I'm
love
not
it. I love it out
PJ.
there. All I do is drugs and shoot guns. How do you hate that?
Yeah,
It's a good time.
not bad.
Yeah.
not bad.
I like shooting guns. We should try. Nah, it's gonna be expensive.
It's going to be way too expensive to do it out here. We should do a Phoenix trip where my friend has 25 guns and we could just go to the desert.
You
all
shot
the
an
way.
AK before?
I've shot an AK, AR. I've shot like this.
I know you
sniper.
shoot an AR. I saw that trench coat you were wearing last night.
I shot a few ARs. I shot some shotguns.
Yeah,
It was fun.
beautiful.
Some pistolas.
A bunch of pistols.
Yeah, we are in Texas. There's
We
a
could
place
probably
called, there's a
go
place
buy
called
one at
Bentley's
7-Eleven.
Guns. We got to go there.
We could probably go to Circle K and buy one.
Okay, we could
Yeah.
probably do that.
Even with my expired license that got me.
You're gonna show up with a paper that says you have a passport in the mail and an AR-15. Be like, sir, get on the plane.
I could just take a pic. I have a picture of like a lot of my guns. I just show them. I'm like, look, I have them
Look,
already.
I
have guns
you just
already.
with a thumbs up. They're like, all right, he's good.
Everybody at the Home Depot we went to was
What we
packing.
got, like 20 left. One of the last third.
Yeah, we
I
got
don't,
15.
I don't care
we
how
got
many.
15 left.
I just know you don't want to go
You're
too long
timestamping
because we're
us,
gonna
huh?
go.
Nah, well, we
do
got
comedy.
shit to
Ray
do
hates
also.
the show being over an hour.
Yeah.
Well,
You know what? A lot of people do. And my show's over an hour, and I tell them just fucking listen in 30-minute chunks on your commute here and there, and guess what? You have a whole week's worth. I'm really channeling Brett today.
I like when other people's podcasts
Brett's
are long,
influence
but
on
I like
all of
ours
us.
being succinct with an hour. You know,
It's a good amount of time, and
it's like a
easier
video
to edit,
thing. It's
too.
on YouTube.
Yeah.
You know. Plus, how many Latin Americans do you think we have behind the camera? We got to run the memory, the chargers, the batteries, the thing. Who the hell do I look like?
The chorizo.
Steve Bezos over here. Fucking, I had all this equipment and shit.
Well, we
Steve
are close
Bezos?
to the
You was
source.
Steve Jobs, Bezos, Jeff. You
He's
know,
a little of both.
give me a break. You know, give
No,
them a break. These
Steve
Latinas.
Jobs outsourced to China and they put the suicide nets outside the factory.
Yep.
Yeah, you know what's crazy?
Greatest
They
invention
just
in the history of work. Suicide.
they more or less recently just put up like suicide nets on the George Washington Bridge.
Just recently?
Yeah, like this is a recent thing. So
I
for
think-
like 100 something years,
I
they're
don't think
like,
a lot of people were jumping
"Damn,
from there,
That's,
though."
No,
what are
I-
you
you
talking
don't
about?
really-
Yeah, even just in the last 7 years, 100 people have jumped off the bridge
Really?
and died.
That many?
Yeah,
Really?
They do a good job of like not shutting it down.
That's what I mean. It will.
Yeah.
They.
You don't really
How
hear
many?
about it.
I mean, is it not to sound morbid? Is it high enough? Are they like
The
surviving?
George Washington Bridge.
Oh, yeah,
There's
yeah.
probably like out of 100, one guy's probably surviving, and he's
Yeah,
got like no
sometimes
legs
they do.
anymore.
It's like the Golden Gate, right? It's not only the height, but it's like after a certain amount of feet, I don't remember what it is. As
100.
soon as you hit the water, it's like hitting concrete.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So unless you find a way to break that, which you really can't without literally breaking your leg, maybe you go in pencil style and you save the rest of you, but you're breaking your feet and your legs for
Yeah,
sure.
your knees,
I wish there was
feet
like
to
a way
shit
to
knees
throw
are done.
something down ahead of you so that breaks.
Or that.
Ripples
But
the
you're-
water.
But then you're not committing suicide.
No, but then you can't swim.
I also don't
Your
know if the
legs are
physics
shattered.
work. That sounds right, but there might be still a physics
did we
thing
get
to
to
that. Well, you guys were talking about suicide nets, and I just found out about this, the GW.
So you're guaranteed to live now.
I'm pro that. I'm not.
if you
again,
jump, yeah, you're just gonna be caught in a net. You're gonna be like,
yeah,
you know,
that seems a little late.
it's gonna
to
be
the
like
game
you're
on
at
that.
Sky Zone on the
That's
side
what
of the
I mean.
highway.
So it might be like a sweet like swan dive off of there, hit the net, and be like, oh, let's run
Well, they
it
also
back.
have like a taller gate on the side that like it's supposed to be harder to climb and
the
shit like
NYPD
I
that.
have
He's gotta,
walked
like,
across,
fish you
but
out
It's
of
a
the
net.
GW.
You know, the amount of shit they've built in the city, and they didn't start with the net is crazy. You know what I mean? For like 100-something years, they're like people are jumping off. They're like,
I don't think they were
"Damn, that
jumping off
sucks."
that
Yeah,
often.
I think more
I told
people.
you.
The
are
Great
now.
Depression, probably a lot of suicide. I
Either
know,
way,
I'm
the
saying in
bridge
the
has
past.
been up since like 1920.
Yeah.
So, yeah, people are jumping.
Yeah.
And they have jumped. It's
The
like a
GW?
thing.
I
Yeah.
don't think it's been up since 1920.
But it's
That's what
not
it
like
said,
it's not
1921.
like the
It is?
Or 26, something like that.
it's not like the Golden Gate Bridge where it's like known. I
They
think
added
that's the one.
additions to it, though.
I'm dumb. That's why.
That's
but
fine.
But that one's like
a
known to be
history
a
guy.
suicide place, right?
Yeah.
What?
The Golden Gate Bridge is like known to be a place where you
Well,
kill
that's
yourself.
because it's California.
So they had to probably put something up because it was like not just 100 in a year. We're like, fuck, bro, this is something. What the hell? What causes increase?
Yeah.
And you know what I bet people are probably doing? They're looking up which bridges don't have a net, and then starting jumping off of that one.
It's like, how many Red Hot Chili Pepper songs can you take before you're like, I gotta jump off the Golden Gate
I
Bridge?
could be wrong. I could be wrong, but I think we had a what do you call it? Like an assembly when I was in like high school or middle school. And
watched that
And this
movie.
dude showed up at our school and he told us he's like I left my apartment in Manhattan. I walked all the way to the George Washington Bridge and I told myself if anybody smiles at me, I won't jump. So he's like, so I jumped, and then he like lived. And then now he
Really?
goes to, nobody smiled at him once in Manhattan. I was like, you picked the wrong city.
Yeah,
man.
that's
yeah,
just-
but if he
but-
walked by me, I would have smiled. and
You
I
would have
could've- I
smiled.
could've
You're a good
saved
guy.
him.
Honestly,
That's
I
why
wouldn't
I
have
smile.
smiled.
I
Pick him up
smile
in
at
an Uber.
everybody.
I wouldn't have
think
smiled.
So I
then.
think that was the guy, or maybe not the same thing, but maybe that story was played in the. I saw there was like a documentary about the Golden Gate Bridge and like committing,
Yeah.
and one guy who jumped and he survived. And like as soon as he jumped, he was like, "I don't want to die. I don't want to die," and
Right.
he survived. But I didn't. I remember hearing something about that story of like the smile, and I was like, "I'm gonna smile at everybody I fucking see, just in case they're having a bad day."
Yeah. I'm going
'Cause
to
it
start
does
doing
help.
that around this Airbnb. If you guys don't smile at me, I'm going to fucking roofie all you bitches
I was about to swan dive out the window, but
Yeah.
they smiled at me.
into that kiddie pool out back.
Yep. Oh, I wish it. I can't wait to get in that.
We got to fill it up with. We got to find a hose.
anyone smiled at me as I'm walking through Manhattan, you'd be like, "What the fuck is
Yeah, but
his
what's this
problem?"
jerk off
yeah,
problem?
What's this fucking
Throw him
guy's
over the bridge.
problem? Don't look at me.
So-
Everybody else is bringing shake weights. I brought a bathing suit.
I'm
on
a
this
normal
trip.
guy. Don't look.
That's the fucked up thing is when you smile at strangers. As a man, men think you're gay, women think you're creepy, and kids think you're creepy. So
It
you can't
depends if you
smile
have
at
a
anybody.
look. Like if another Arab guy smiled at you or give you that like nod, like yo, like
That's why you should try to do the nod and then the
Muhammad,
smile
like you know, infidel thing.
Always
That's
a nod,
cool.
just a-
Because I be getting because it dreads. I'm in a brotherhood. You know what I mean?
we just say Allahu Akbar and bend over.
Right. A lot of bending, and yeah, like if you're a part of a thing, you know, then okay, a guy smiles, okay.
What a freak.
No, that's
But it's nice.
I'm in a fucking,
I'd rather be
uh,
It's
polite.
a nice
I'm
thing.
in a
You're right. It's
fraternity,
fucked
dude.
up. It's a very nice thing. There's nothing inherently wrong with it.
New York just makes you fucking.
It's not a happy
too high
place.
paced, and yeah, when you're nice, they take it as a suspicion. Why are you being nice? There's an ulterior motive. Where like you go upstate New York, or even over here, you saw as we were driving, I'm just waving at people and they're fucking waving back
Yeah.
because that's just what friendly people do when they're not stuck in a
Even in
really
like
congested
suburb
area.
New Jersey, a lot of the time, it's just
can't.
like the fuck.
you said it like it was a town name.
Now, once you start
That's funny.
once you start seeing people,
cool
yeah,
way.
suburb New Jersey instead
Suburb,
of
New
suburbs.
Jersey.
Did I say suburb?
Yeah. It was
I had
funny.
a couple glasses of wine.
Hey, we're having a good time. I'm a little drunk.
Listen, I got roofied last night.
my boy got motion.
It was a good callback. My bad.
No, you're good.
That's why we were laughing so hard in the kitchen too. And then I was dying even more that you were like laughing with us. And then
I'm like,
you're
all right,
like
I got
texting your friends like, I got roofied. And we're just dying and you're like laughing too.
I hated every minute of that.
It's all right, yeah.
And then I
it's a good- it's a
yes-anded
good
at
goof.
one point, and then I was like, "Fuck!"
You're-
Now I'm like
poured gasoline
incriminating
on the
myself.
flame.
Yeah, you just really just need to get back at Nick, honestly.
Yeah, I'll get him back.
Get him back.
You know what? I'm not going to get him back. You know why? Because he's giving me so many rides to the city for open mics.
That's a nice guy.
That's why.
I'm
You
gonna
know
let
what?
the- I'm gonna let
excited.
the
I think
universe
you're having
decide.
him on the next one.
Yes.
I'm excited to hear his rebuttal to this.
Yeah, I want him to tell his airport
Can I-
story.
I might crash it.
Yeah, crash it.
Bag.
Yeah, I'm gonna listen.
yeah.
I'm gonna listen outside the door as soon as I'm brought up. I'm gonna plan
I
something.
can't wait to talk to him about his bag on the carousel.
And
Oh, the
he's
best.
gonna like justify it like so much.
No.
Do you think I'm gonna give him any inch of room on that?
By the way, I'm giving him so much credit. If I was in any other part of the house and I didn't just have headphones in and I could hear you guys, I would have burst in the room like, "Go! I gotta set the record straight."
I've
That's not how it
this
happened.
podcast over already. I mean, like, shit, these
He's
fucking
cooking a
guys,
carton of eggs
shut
downstairs.
The fuck up.
He did get out of the gym. He's probably
Yeah.
hungry as hell.
He's eating hard-boiled eggs and watching the Packers
Bro,
game downstairs.
He's at his
good.
goddamn job.
Yeah, what year is that?
He's at his
How old
job
is he?
microwaving eggs in the fucking break room.
You're right about that. Like I'd fucking
I
kill
would
you.
fucking murder you. I said to him, like, if I worked with you and you were fucking microwaving eggs in our break room, I
That
would
is crazy.
beat you to death.
That is crazy.
When I worked at Yelp in the city, they had like little food that everybody could eat. As long as you ate it there, it was free. And they had a little 2-pack in the fridge of hard-boiled eggs. And I'm like, I don't want to eat them cold. My first day there, I was like, I'll cook them in the
Your
microwave.
first day you did
And
it.
I was like, I'll put it in for 30 seconds. That'll warm it up just enough.
Oh, enough to
They
stink it.
exploded.
Oh, no.
And then I just walked away as if I never was. I was like, what the fuck do I do?
The best is we had a temp at our office, a temp. Like a woman who's there for like 3 days, which I guess is probably why she did it. But she brought in like her leftover fish dinner, like a fish on a bone that she had, right? and she heated up in the microwave, but didn't wait for everybody else to heat up their stuff and then go, I'll do it after.
So
At like
everyone.
11 a.m., she's like, I need to microwave my whole thing.
What nationality is this lady?
She was Hispanic.
Okay. Yeah. You know what? I'll tell you what.
makes-
Latinas tend to not have any regrets. I remember one of my Latina coworkers at my job decided she wanted to just. She brought in fish and she goes, "Oh, do you like salmon?" I was like, "I do like salmon." She goes, "Okay, hold on." And then she microwaved a little bit of salmon and gave it to me. So I got to walk through the office with microwaved salmon. And so everybody thinks I'm the guy who did that
It was a
shit.
plot.
She knew. She's
she
like, she'll throw
Dominican?
the
She
blade
got
on
you.
me.
Best
Was she Dominican?
the nicest guy in
Portuguese.
our office.
No, Brazilian.
Brazilian?
Where
All
does
right.
Latina
She speaks
end?
Portuguese.
You know what I mean? Like, is it Peru? Is Peru still Latina?
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah,
I think-
for
so
sure.
where does it
I think
end?
Latin-
That's all Latin America.
Latin America
of South
is
America.
from
Yeah.
Mexico to
God help us.
That's
to the South Pole.
Yeah, Chile, Argentina, all that bottom.
to
All Latino.
Schwabenland.
And I guess, but no, because Spain is Hispanic.
So where does it end?
Where does it end? It's fucking
Right
South
here in
America,
Texas,
North and
baby.
yeah, right here, right here.
Wow.
I mean, but there's also like Latinas come to America, obviously, and Canada. I
Yeah, it's a
imagine.
little more diverse around here. San Diego is not diverse.
Yeah, no, but
lot of
I
white
hear
people?
that Latinas are horrible for your soul.
Whites, Mexicans, Asians, and a couple blacks.
Who else could
A lot of
afford
those
to live
people,
there?
and it's like San Diego. I
don't
feel
like
like it's
how
like
you
a
said
big military
Why?
town.
You don't like how I said what, blacks?
Yeah.
And a couple blacks.
I'm just trying to be
Oh,
fun.
you know, you're good.
Facetious to you.
Some black jacks.
No, but no, there was like no Jews in San Diego. So Tanya was pumped. and
Oh, I may have to check it out then.
and then there's no Indians either.
Bro, is this heaven on
Yeah.
earth?
Yusef's moving.
No, I love the Jews.
Well, if you go, well, no, too many in LA, I was gonna
Indian.
say, but a lot of Persians in LA. But you're not Persian.
No, that's pretty much like I'd call them. They're like half Indian, half Arab
like
to me.
bougie.
They're fine.
They love gold.
I call them hairy Arabs, hairy Indian Arabs.
Harry.
In the Iranians, they have a weird way to talk. I think cannot do it.
I had an Iranian professor. She was a sweetheart. I really liked her.
They're very when they call themselves Persians. That's when you got to worry. I'm like, that hasn't been a nation in a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just
Well, I
tell
think
me
they
you
can
have a
s-
white BMW.
Well, is it like an
I feel like
ethnicity?
when you say Persian, you're just trying to differentiate that you're not Muslim.
Okay.
Like I feel like I'm from Iran,
what
but
are
I'm
they?
not
What are the
Muslim.
good
What are they?
Well, Iran is Persia, or Persia became Iran.
Yeah.
Iran, and so
Persia was like an
they're
empire.
Persians.
Yeah, Iran used to be fun before it got taken over.
No, World War. No,
Before
Cats
America
and rugs.
replaced
no.
their,
After World
their
War One,
leader.
it became Iran. It became Iran.
So what
after
the hell
World
was
War I.
Prussia?
Prussia was a Germanic kingdom.
Yeah, it was in Germany. That's why I'm like,
It's modern day Germany. But prior, so in the midst, at the end of World War One, Germany unified under a new government, and it wasn't a kingdom monarchy anymore, where it was just a bunch of like kingdoms, like independent state kingdoms under a German king.
That's why there's King of Prussia, Pennsylvania.
Exactly.
No way.
Exactly.
And that's why there's a Palestine, Texas.
Mm.
Yep.
Yeah. Sure.
Okay.
There's,
yeah,
a Palestine,
and then-
there's a Palestine in Texas, but we can't have a fucking Palestine in Palestine.
No, people were doubling that. I interviewed some guy on the street. I showed you that video.
Oh, the
He's just like,
Australians?
Fuck Israel. And I was like,
Yeah, they love Palestine too.
The,
Ireland
the one
and
Australian guy was
Australians?
like, you were like, free Palestine or free parking? He's like, well, I mean, fucking free parking, mate. It's fucking, it's
love a parking
expensive,
spot.
expensive as fuck for a parking, mate. Like, fuck.
it's like, oh, I don't want to get political, but I love parking.
Nar. Nar, I'm not getting political.
No. Oh, no.
Yeah, his boy was like,
Nah, crikey.
no, Palestine is all right. And his friend was like, no. It's
No.
like, parking,
Mate.
parking.
We
No.
paid $30 for
Mate,
3
I think
hours.
these guys got
Mate.
vouchers.
No, man, what are you saying?
No, it was actually the dude from Iowa who was like, fuck Israel.
Yeah.
Some,
Yeah.
like,
That makes
some,
sense, too.
Some guy who owns a pizza shop in Iowa.
I can't imagine it's good, Pete. That makes sense. There's no Jews in Iowa.
Well, yeah, well, there you go.
That's for bagels, I thought. I thought Italians. You need Italians in Iowa.
They don't got that either.
There's not many. That's fake pizza.
Kubrack is not a very Italian last name.
Whatever Italians are in Iowa, they're on witness
That's probably
protection.
German, right?
that's the only reason. That
Those are witness protection New Yorkers.
Okay, we're in the fourth quarter now. We got any grievances? Anything else we want to air out before we get out of here?
Yeah, not enough of you motherfuckers shout me out on the podcast, and I like it every time because I check out every fucking podcast with every one of you motherfuckers. So shout me out some more so I can give him. Then I text
Sunday.
Ray and I text you and I say, "Oh, thank you for the shout out." So bam, you don't have to do that actually.
Today's Sunday.
So
next
week.
Sunday.
Yeah, so
Or
all right, then I'm not going to promote the show because I have a show coming up, but it's going to be past this point.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have a show on the 14th.
Okay, where we're at,
Tommy Fox's.
Dude.
I'm
Ship,
very nice.
ship
Go to
finally
his
booked
show.
me. Thanks,
Just
dude.
for the public record, I have a show at Tommy Fox's on the 7th that I'm being,
I'm not going to that. I'm working. I'm sorry.
just wanted to
You
mark
didn't
down.
come to my show on the 24th.
No, I did not.
No.
Started at
all right.
11 o'clock at night when I had to work.
It started at like 10:30. Yeah. I did like 25 though.
Who was the funniest on that show?
Michael Lagoon. No, dude, honestly, maybe. It's hard to say. Everyone killed.
Don't just because it's popular or the popular opinion say who actually was the
Yeah,
funniest
come on,
on the
bro.
show.
Me.
Because your answer was
me. I'm
right.
tired of being nice. It's me.
I like
We're
that.
all competing to be funny. I was the best. I did 25 minutes and I killed it. I had
Damn.
cornrows for this.
Hell
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
White boy
And-
got motion.
Yeah, I'm
Check
a little
out-
drunk, so now I'm being a dick. I'm sorry.
You're good. Check out the Pissed Off podcast. It's
You didn't
mainly
have to take such
it's
a
audio
brutal-
only, available mainly on Spotify. Like and subscribe, please, if you can. And if you have a friend's phone, pull it up. Be like, yo, can I check out your phone real quick? Pull up Spotify. Be like, I want to play this song, and just type in Pissed Off and hit subscribe. They don't have to fucking listen. And then Instagram is at Yusef Goff. Please follow me there.
At Colin Syracusa.
Guys,
Colin.
It'll all-
Have you
I
ever
know, the
seen
Latina-
his
I know
show?
it's gonna be right here. It'll be right across
Have you-
my chest.
Yeah, I was gonna say that we
Or
have
right
a
above my
team of
head.
Latin American
Oh,
correspondents
yeah,
that
yeah.
will
Right below.
put your name right here.
It was just funny because like when Colin was roofied last night, he wouldn't stop yelling about how unfunny Michael was at his show. And how much he did. And it's like
Don't.
now that's like
I'm gonna shout out everyone.
He's like, black comics aren't even that funny.
Yeah.
We're like,
And
Colin,
we're like,
I had
stop.
3 on my show.
I
What are
said-
you talking about?
And I said, Mike, I want you to know. I said, Mike's very funny. That's what I said. I defended you, Mike. I said, listen, I don't care what Mike said to Stan. I think he's very funny.
I think he just
That's what
spells
I
his
said.
name wrong. I think his name is actually spelled Mike a Gunblade, and that's the two things he'll use to stab you and kill you with.
Wow. Well, shout out Maddie for
I went for
hosting. Josh Tinley, Chad and Trevor from Connecticut, Harrison
Josh,
and
good friend of
Gerbo.
the show.
Josh,
Yes,
very
the
funny.
great Josh Tinley.
Harrison and Gerbo from New York, and Ross, my friend who writes all the plays. Shout out all the comic. Everyone.
He's
it was
got a-
actually really fun. Everyone
Ross
actually
has a very
killed.
funny video.
Is it with the couples? Or
Yes.
it's like him and the girl.
Him
Like,
and that girl Liz Coyne, who's also
Yes.
very funny. Liz is very funny.
I love Ross. He's out of his mind.
That video with Ross.
Him and I mean, we could just censor the name out, but him and Nikki Petito got into it recently.
I'm not censoring it.
Ooh, I'd love to hear that, but
Yeah.
you guys have to wrap it up in 3 minutes because 2 minutes left.
Well,
They only
Alright.
paid me for an hour, and I'm leaving exactly
Yeah,
for an hour.
But yeah, so what happened was
Yeah, I'll
he
leave
was
my
playing.
own show.
Nikki was playing. Nikki was
I want to hear
playing.
this. I do want to hear this.
I want to hear this.
Nikki was playing Tony for Ross, and I've done a few of the Soprano Snakes
Oh,
on the
you-
plane.
yeah.
Keep an eye out, Soprano Snakes on the plane at the pit. I don't know when it's in limbo right now. We don't have a Tony anymore, but I'm a few parts in it. It's really fun. And Ross wrote it all, and from what I heard one side of the story. This is what I heard, and I'm not trying to bash anyone or anything as I'm talking about it on a pod.
No, this is all right.
But apparently Nikki
You were
was
less delicate with your roofing.
But for understand, there was a bit of a control freak issue, making people rewrite stuff, and
Now you're
like,
saying Nikki was behaving this way, allegedly, which is not on brand.
and if based off the rumors,
No comment.
and no comment, and then was making no one gets paid for the show, but it was demanding all the door money and getting paid for rehearsals to show up, and causing rewrites, and so Ross said, I'm not doing this anymore.
I see that.
Paying him out of pocket to come to the practices and then not being just happy that that's happening.
Well, I
And
could just.
taking that money and going, if you pay me for the practice, I'll read whatever bullshit you write for me.
And then if you're
paying me.
asking for a rewrite, in my head, I go to scam mode, and I'm like, well, you just want to pay me for more rehearsals, and then I'll keep asking you to rewrite it, so you could just keep paying me for rehearsals.
That and apparently there was an issue with the
Infinite
venue
money
in
glitch.
Brooklyn that apparently the Bushwick comedy clubs in the middle of nowhere, even though Bushwick is a major comic
Yeah.
center hub, but apparently it's in the middle of nowhere. Even That's what a lot of them.
That's
So,
crazy.
so
Oh
they
shit!
wanted
All
to
right, that's
move
been an
it-
hour.
So they wanted to
He's
move
gotta go
it to
drive an
another
Uber
venue.
somewhere.
What's up? We do it at the Pit and Bushwick Comedy Club, but Bushwick, is in fucking
Somebody
Brooklyn.
had beef that Bushwick's not populated enough.
He said it's in the middle of nowhere.
You should see my Bushwick.
Yeah.
All right.
So
Guys, this has been Caffeine Overdose with
Yeah, this
your
has been a-
host.
What number?
Episode 64.
Yeah, you're the number one
43,
fan.
44,
43.
we're on 43 already.
Episode 43.
No
Going to be
shit.
64 as well in the future. This is Brett Verbis. This is Colin Syracuse. This is Ray Bentley. And I am Yusef Goff. And we love Austin, Texas. Thank you guys for listening.
Subscribe.
Yes, definitely. And give a like.
Yes.